Welcome back to Possess a Solid Trading Philosophy. Today, we're going to talk about something that often gets overlooked by traders, the 10,000-hour rule. Whether you want to become a master in Forex trading, sports, music, or any other field, one thing remains the same. You need time, dedication, and consistent effort to truly master your craft. Right now, I'm spending just 2 hours a day on research and practice, and honestly, that's not enough if I want to become a professional trader. Today, we'll break down what it really means to commit to the 10,000-hour rule and how you can make changes in your daily routine to start progressing toward mastery. Stick around. This mindset shift might be the key you need to unlock your full potential as a trader. Let's talk about what it really takes to become a professional in any field. Whether you're aiming to be a concert pianist, a chess grandmaster, or a successful Forex trader, there's one rule that applies to all of them, the 10,000-hour rule. This concept, made famous by Malcolm Gladwell in his book Outliers, tells us that to become an expert in any field, you need to dedicate around 10,000 hours of focused practice. Now, let's break that down. 10,000 hours is no small number. It's not something you can achieve in a few months or even a year. To give you some perspective, if you were to work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, that would give you 2080 hours a year. At that pace, it would take nearly 5 years to reach 10,000 hours. But here's the thing. How many of us are really putting in 8 hours a day on our trading? Most traders, myself included, are spending maybe 2 or 3 hours a day tops. And while that's better than nothing, it means that the path to mastery will take much, much longer. In fact, if you only spend 2 hours a day, it would take you over 13 years to hit that 10,000-hour mark. But let's be clear, this isn't meant to discourage you. It's meant to give you perspective. Every single hour you put in moves you closer to mastery, but the more time you dedicate, the faster you'll get there. The key is to increase your hours and make those hours count. So, how can you start increasing your hours? Here are a few strategies that can help. 1. Carve out more time for dedicated practice. If you're only spending a couple of hours on trading, try waking up an hour earlier or cutting out time-wasting activities. Even adding an extra hour or 2 each day can dramatically accelerate your progress. 2. Make every hour count. It's not just about logging hours. It's about focused practice. When you sit down to study, analyze, or practice trading, make sure you're fully engaged. Don't just go through the motions. Immerse yourself in the learning process. 3. Track your progress. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the idea of 10,000 hours, but breaking it down into smaller goals can help. Track how many hours you're putting in each week and aim to increase them over time. Celebrate small milestones, like reaching your first 1,000 hours, and use that as motivation to keep pushing. Let's talk about quality practice. When we talk about putting in the hours, we're not just talking about passive time spent in front of a screen. You need deliberate practice. Deliberate practice means challenging yourself, identifying your weaknesses, and continuously pushing to improve. You're not just trading for the sake of it. You're analyzing every move, learning from every mistake, and constantly refining your approach. Think about it like this. If you want to become a world-class athlete, you wouldn't just show up to the gym and lift weights for a few hours. You'd have a coach, a plan, and specific goals. The same goes for Forex trading. You need a plan, you need goals, and you need to be constantly improving. So, how do we get there? 1. Create a structured study plan. Don't just randomly watch videos or read articles. Set specific topics or skills you want to master each week, whether it's technical analysis, risk management, or psychology. 2. Review your trades regularly. Make it a habit to look back at your trades and analyze what went right or wrong. This reflection is key to deliberate practice. You're learning from every trade and applying that knowledge to improve next time. 3. Stay consistent. One of the biggest challenges with the 10,000-hour rule is staying motivated over the long haul. This is why consistency is so important. Even if you can only manage a couple of hours each day, do it every day. Those hours will add up and over time, you'll start to see real progress. Here's the takeaway. The 10,000-hour rule isn't just a number. It's a mindset. It's about recognizing that mastery takes time, dedication, and effort. But the good news is, every hour you put in brings you closer to your goal. You don't need to wait until you've hit 10,000 hours to start seeing results. You will grow and improve with every step of the journey. If you're serious about becoming a professional trader, the time to start is now. Look at your schedule. Find ways to add more hours, and remember, it's not just about putting in time. It's about quality time spent learning and refining your craft. That's it for today's video. Remember, whether you want to master Forex trading, music, sports, or any other skill, the 10,000-hour rule applies to all of us. It's not just about strategies or techniques. It's about putting in the time and effort to reach that professional level. So, ask yourself, how many hours are you putting in each day? And more importantly, how can you increase your hours and make them count? If this video inspired you to take your trading journey to the next level, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on future tips and insights. And I want to hear from you. How are you planning to increase your hours of study and practice? Drop a comment below, and let's hold each other accountable as we work toward mastery.